Round 3, Pro Spec underway and headed down into turn 1. Looked like Parsons did not get a great jump on that start, but he'll have the inside line on Van den Elzen. So everybody just trying to play nice through turn 1. Looks like everybody able to get through cleanly. And how about it? Christopher Parrish in the 83 out front early on. Did benefit Nick Visser quite a bit as he is now into the second spot.
See, they laid down a little bit of moisture in that infield section. You get back up on the oval, Shane, it gets really tacky and fast. Oh, Van den Elzen gets into Visser.
Whoa, and then they hooked up again, and Visser goes around. Those two tangled a little bit back at Dirt City Motorplex, so maybe a little rivalry developing between Van den Elzen and Visser.
Soon.
Oh, you know there's a fire lit underneath Nick Visser right now.
Yeah, I think that's why Van den Elzen's trying so hard to get around Parsons. He wants to put a truck in between them.
Van den Elzen just put together a really nice line through turn 1. I think he might have found something a little extra special there. You saw how much he closed on Parsons.
Yeah, Parsons goes wide. Look at this. Opens the door, but there's no grip on exit.
Yeah, it's slick down there. You talked about the blue groove that developed during Pro Buggy. That's exactly where Chris Van den Elzen just drove across that inside line. So the halfway point has been reached here in Pro Spec. Didn't talk a whole lot about Christopher Parrish, but that's just how far out front he was, showing that his top qualifier time was no fluke in that number 83. Parsons across the line second, Van den Elzen third, and Visser fourth. So you remember early on, Van den Elzen and Visser tangled up a little bit. Well, Visser did give Van den Elzen a little tap there before the green flag flew. And look at Van den Elzen trying the inside line now on Parsons as they go into turn 1.
Yeah, Chris is trying to outbrake Parsons. They make a little contact. They kiss fenders.
Still banging doors as they go over the first tabletop, headed for the GoPro corner. Van den Elzen ran out of room there. He had to dodge that tractor tire.
Boy, Chris is really running some nice lines. He's finding a lot of dry dirt right now.
Little mistake there by Parsons. Opens the door again. They're banging doors in the air.
Well, he gave him 2 love taps and just moved him out of the way. Now he has to really take a deep breath and get through this turn.
Well, Visser's going to dive down to the bottom again in turn 3. Puts a fender into the side of Parsons. They're leaning on one another down the back straightaway.
Yeah, Parsons seen what was going on. He gave him a little shove back, but it costed him. He is flat out flying. Here comes Visser to the inside. He's going to do a slide job on Parsons, but he's going to come back.
Well, Parsons got a little bit crossed up, and that'll be all she wrote, at least for now.
Remember, Chris likes to go really, really deep into this turn to try to cross back over. See if he can get back underneath of Nick Visser. Look at, there's neck and neck.
Well, it's Visser into second for now. Van den Elzen now has to bring the fight back to Nick Visser. Wow, those drivers are missing that tractor tire by inches down there on entry into the GoPro switchback.
A big win here in round 3. Parrish is going to get it done.
So 3 rounds in, 3 different winners in Pro Spec this year. Visser across the line second, and Van den Elzen battle tested across the line with third. That's 3 podium finishes for Van den Elzen on the season.